you? Buenas tardes. How you doing today? Enemigo, saludos. Great afternoon. Park, muy buenas tardes. How you doing today? Rolling R's, good afternoon. How's your day going? Gracias, enemigo. Appreciate you. I'm blessed by everyone. The book's actually maintaining in a positive note. Juan, muy buenas tardes. Uh, I'm good today. Thank you for asking. Muchas gracias. And likewise, I hope you and family are enjoying a great day full of blessings. God bless you always. And amigo, it's real feed, man. Another day. Can you guys hear me good? I just want to wait for a couple other people to come in to touch on the topic. And again, no names, no marcas, just everybody knows who, and it's because I seen everyone's messages, even though at times, you know, I don't know if you guys can see that, but my left hand is shut out, so I usually use that auto typing thing, and I haven't been able to. So, hey, Orange, good afternoon. How's everything today? Well, first, I want to start off by, you know, asking for you guys' forgiveness for the video. I know it wasn't, I know I got a lot of speaking problems and stuff like that, but due to my condition and last night, when I recorded that, is basically my heart started acting up, and that's why I had to stop in between cutting. Usually, I never do that with you guys. I understand I have enough lag on my speech and stuff, right? But I did it like that because I was trying to finish it, and they would end up taking me to the hospital. And all they did was give me a shot for the thrombosis, but it's my heart. But they can't do nothing. So, Jerry, saludos. Great to see you. They want to give me basically the a pill that I have here that I take every day. It's like just don't. And you see my breathing. They gave me another shot on the belly button for the thrombosis, and sat there and waited to. Well, you guys know them shots. Basically, they have to keep you in observation because you start bleeding from everywhere. It's according to them, it's dangerous. And me personally, the minute they give it to me, send my butt home. But they have to keep you in observation for a few hours, and But now I just have to be more careful, just watch my heart, because I tend to be stubborn. But anyways, that's the reason of the video. I hope it was understandable, at least some. Miles Fox 47, good afternoon. And yeah, hell yeah, I love to tattoo. That's the angle. I want to get back into art, period. Tattooing, airbrushing, yeah, car detailing, everything. But yeah, Park, muchas gracias for that. Thank you for the love. Chito Cano, muy buenas tardes, saludos, bendiciones. Siempre a ti, a familia, muchas gracias. Espero que estés teniendo un muy buen día. Yeah, small world, definitely. And it is a small world. I always say, it's a small world. It's a lot of gente, but it's a small world. I took some effort to get to courthouse in downtown and in progress between. How was your first day? Oh, you don't have to answer me. Man, I could imagine. Okay, now folks, yeah, let's work on something. I'm literally right now. The push is to be back home here soon, and there's no need for that. It'll be a pleasure. Peter, saludos. Good afternoon. Rose, good afternoon. Great to see you. Bien, bien. Today's a good day. Thank you, God. Huascaro, saludos. Oh, saludos to you in all Nicaragua. Gracias. Welcome. Nah, Mara folks, I'm going back home. I'm born in Cali. I'm gonna be back there permanently. Hopefully. That's what I'm working on right now. Okay, Jen. I'm glad because, man, 2 weeks, that must be something. Yeah, Mara folks, that's the angle right now. That's the biggest push I'm doing right now, believe me. Anyways, let's touch a little bit on the topic I wanted to share with you guys today. First off, I want to know if you guys seen that individual's video. Now, I don't want to say him by name, but from Tulare. That that 3 time, you guys know, 15 years. Wow. Okay, Marshall. Elizabeth, good afternoon. Okay, well, I was just paying my respects. I seen it on Slugs channel. Yeah, I know. Always popping on news. Most wanted. But anyways, and man, I think it's just funny, the angles people will go to put a stamp on their BS. Seriously. How many times have I mentioned it to you guys that when it comes to news, especially Mexican news, is not true 99% of the time, and they're only going to put out what they're allowed to put out. Saludos, Vincent. Buenas tardes. You ever get the ball and glove out anymore? I don't, Marvin. They they repair my whole heart. It's difficult, man. But anyways, to make it short and to the point, when it comes to the 4 letters, he's claiming to go after him, right? That's a lie. Fully lie. They discovered someone going in from Mexico, man. If you really knew about the 4 letters, you knew they're everywhere as we speak. There's no need to send someone from Mexico anywhere, period. So you chose the wrong um, organization in Mexico to speak on, right? Second of all, I ain't gonna waste their time with you. I'm going off on something on the internet someone else put and just put a fake narrative to make it sound cool. Marvin, none, nothing. It's not legit, not 1%. All he's doing on there is basically saying, "Oh, this is happening," and the the Federicos are warning me, and then right away turns around and says, "It's because everything I'm putting out is facts." He's stomping on his facts, and then he's basically trying to stomp his narrative like it's facts, truthful, and it's not. You know, if he would have chose a different uh, organization in Mexico, it could have been believable. But the one he chose, we're not going to pay no mind on them. And even if they did, they would ring, hey, you're in Cali, you're in this state, they would know where you're at exactly as we speak. They're not going to beat around the bush. A lot of people mix how the organizations down here have the wiggles and the power to how the organizations in Cali do. And it's a big difference, believe me. Especially when you're speaking about a big one like the 4 letters. Ray, ¿qué hubo? Muy buenas tardes. Oh, I didn't. I didn't, Agent. What about Master Skinner though? My debris video. Yeah, I know. Excuse me, please. Yeah, I seen it, Agent. That's the one I'm speaking to you guys about. 5 or 6 gangster. ¿Qué huele? Muy buenas tardes. That's all he cares about, the views, you know? Marvel, the reason is he built this whole channel on BS. Let's keep it 100. You know, he goes to an article, has no personal experience, have never been around these individuals. He's known for the minute he had power, he went rogue, went against the green, he tecatoed out, then he joined something else, winning out of that, got out, reclaimed it, and winning out of that. You know, it's like, come on. But anyways, that's not even the point of the video. He all cares about views. He's pushing this new narrative I seen on the Slug said on his videos, right? And they're not making views. So what they do, he comes back around and attacks and to get them views. Yeah, that Skinner Elizabeth. Now let's touch a little bit on the second, part I seen repeating that. Yeah, Vincent, you always get repeating that. This and that. So it's because my facts are true. No, your facts ain't true. You go off of something that's on the internet, and then you make a narrative insulting. You make a narrative saying, "Oh, some active individuals contact me and told me this, and this. It happened like this, and that. This individual's guilty. He did it. He did it." And they're still out in court. It hasn't even been stamped. Nobody's been sentenced. It's like, come on, dude. You know, you're not just touching on current stuff you don't even know about, but you're putting out a narrative saying someone's actually telling you this, and then expect the DA not to go and investigate that against them individuals because it's active in court. And then why I'm hated so much? Come on, dude. But anyways, to end this on a second note, when it comes to the police, the organization, of course, they do. They ain't gonna go out their way for you, I'll guarantee that. Cause they know that a lot of people know everything you put out is just you're trying to you're not only lie, but you're trying to mix lie and snitching together and then painting a whole bunch of people that you should not paint to a narrative that you feel, oh, I'm the más chingón que cacas type of thing, right? Excuse my language. I'll give you an example. A while back I didn't touch on it, I just left it alone, but it was on a crusade, I guess, on touching up on how every neighborhood, every neighborhood has funny individuals, that does some funniest stuff because they're on drugs, because whatever, zero excuses. But when you go on and say like, oh, this individual ended up hurting a female, a young female, and oh, that's because the whole neighborhood's like that. Basically, you're pinning them charges to a whole neighborhood due to the actions of one individual. Man, I don't know where you grew up and where you thought that flies in anything. Norteños, sureños, bulldogs, you know. So they are definitely, and I believe they do have you in their mouth, but it's not because of what you say. It's because of the lies and the support. You know, a lot of people think coming on here and speaking about current stuff don't hold no weight. It definitely does, especially if it's recent and it's, the investigations are just opened up to investigate different avenues to it. You know, RN for left. Good afternoon. Gracias. Yeah, today's a good day. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day too. John Doe, salud. Oh, you received your book, Rose? Thank you, God. Have you started reading it? Chito Cano, muchas gracias. Yeah, today's a good day, you know. Had a terrible night. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hot, you know. I was real mad yesterday. Tension, I agree with you. X-rated, saludos, blessings. Hey, 506 Gangster, you went to Peseta to join something of Pesetas and then PC out of that, got out trying to do what he's doing on YouTube, and then he got his covers pulled, and then he PC'd up again on YouTube, physically, literally. I don't, I don't see it in him, you know. He has a good mouthpiece, but I don't see me knowing how the norteños work in the system and the shoe and all that. I don't see him. I see him doing what he did, going out of state, nobody's there, and he's just spreading poison. I see that in him. Facts. Desperado, saludos, saludos. Oh, gracias. I appreciate that. Yeah, Elizabeth, me too. But anyways, everyone, you know, the reason I'm touching on this is because every time you put something out when it comes to what I was involved in personally, and I'm not gonna be that individual, you know, and go defend another man's honor and lie like, oh, it's because I walked with them. No, it's just everyone asks me, you know, like, hey, touch on this food. And on this one, I seen it, and then I seen I got a few messages, people telling me like, hey, give us your in look on this. And the in look is real simple, you know. He's uh he's a liar, and however way he went to the other side, I don't know. That's his personal knowledge. That's that no tengo gente to know, right? My respects, but just from what I see, and he's one of the biggest snitches, literally. And the worst kind. What I mean by that is, like, for example, let's just touch on that individual that was once a member, right? He has ground to speak on, you know. Whenever he says something, he's at least truthful with how he is. This person's a liar. It just goes as the person that is, he'll lie and lie and lie as long as he could get his way to bury you. But I'm just, that's one more of the people I want. My opinion is just be careful, you know. I understand it's YouTube, pastime, everything, but don't fall for who's trying to work, you know, work all you. Marvin, no, I'm trying to work it out to where I'm able to get some sign. Yeah, do hit them likes, please. Gooners, great to see you. Thank you on them stars. Man, I'm so sorry if I fell behind. Yeah, he has resentment, Marv, folks. He really does, and I don't understand why. I mean, I could understand it if it was with that norteño gente, you know, but I can't even see that. You know, at the end of the day, he did everything according to how things happened, everything that led up to whatever led up to, you know. And even when it's, he moved on him, he was still trying to convince him to go against the what was established, you know. So it's like, come on, that's how much it should tell you he was going against, you know. And then surprised that he got whacked. Come on. Darlene, good afternoon, great to see you. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how the out of state prisons work, you know, but I'm assuming they were, when it came with people with direct contacts and stuff like that, you wouldn't see them in the out of state prisons because, as I recall, it was just level twos and threes, you know. And I'm not speaking down to them levels, but oh, it was just we're reacting to a video someone put out, and then Slugs did his reaction about a leper is known by its stripes. Exactly, Rose. That's what I always tell everyone. Just, you know, I'm not here to spread poison, no way, nor am I here to stop nobody's hustle. No. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I always say, you know, trust someone as much as you can pick them up and throw them. So in this YouTube stuff, it's better just to lean back and allow people to hang themselves, you know. Whoa, whoa, Dela, 01. Great to see you. Good afternoon. Today's a good day. Thank you. Oh, gracias, RN. Appreciate you being here. Goodness, Love Town latest video. Yeah, his latest video. Yeah, I jumped around, I was just there to basically pay my respects because Slugs comes on and respects the chat, shows respect. 3rd day, yeah. But again, to each their own. Just everyone knows, what gets put on the news. It's either flared up by the Federicos, by the DA to pin a case, whatever. So you have an individual with an agenda already and goes on internet and reads his articles, has no experience with this gente, not one, I guarantee you. Because if he has any experience with ex-Mexican mafia or homies, it was all in SNY. And anyways, and then with the agenda already having that hate, he goes off with what the DA and put out in an article and then paints a worse narrative. It's like, but anyways, I hope I was able to answer those that asked me, and those that may say it got me upset. Yeah, you know, it does, because again, I was there, seen a lot of good individuals lose their life for it, to have someone that has sugar in the tank to badmouth it, or for example, just because this dude does something, I'm gonna badmouth the whole Southside car. I mean, come on. Or this individual twacked out, termed out, he did something he wasn't supposed to whatever, right? A woman, and I don't agree with none of that. You guys know. Oh, but now the whole Southside car, they're all ours. Come on, that should tell you alone. But anyways, I'm done, everyone. I apologize. Ain't nobody looking for him in his mind. Hey, goodness, look, I'm in Culiacan, Sinaloa, right? I don't watch his videos. I could give you my word. I seen it because it was on Slug and because people were asking me. And I rather, like I said, someone that comes on, shows respect, shows you respect. I rather watch what they put out than, you know. But man, there's a gang of people here that would not let me lie for years. From out here, I know his wiggles, his whereabouts. Do you think someone like the Cuatro Letras ain't? It just makes no sense. But again, I have nothing personal with that individual. My dilemma with him is his mouth. He has too big of a mouth. But him hustling for his children, for his house, for his wife, prayers to that, my respects to that. But it's just, man, your ways, your book already had you whacked and removed and ostracized 3 different times. I mean, come on. Pancho Villa, God bless, muy buenas tardes. Sonora? Leopard? I've never heard of that. Leopards? Eric, muy buenas tardes. Chemo. It got heavy this time, but I don't have chemo again till next Monday. Eric, but anyways, with this said, let me know your thoughts. Other than that, I thank you for hearing me out. Might not be worth anything, but I speak, like I say, I always speak about experience, right? I was there in the States where I was supposed to be, and out here in Mexico, I was there where I was supposed to be, and that's why it's can't stick it to me. X-rated, saludos, much love and respect, blessings. How you doing today? The family and brought them to this side to live. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different though, That's when they get that amnesty in Mexico, and that that happens all day, every day out here. Whoop whoop. Yeah, Jaguars, yeah. Yeah, Jaguars. There's a lot of them out here in Mexico. Wakan09, good afternoon, welcome. Martha. No, it's not true. Wakan, sorry. We just talked about it. It's all lies. He's just trying to stamp his lies like it's factual. Oh, they're putting out these hits on me because everything I speak is truth. Everything you speak on is BS. But Wakan again, welcome. Little Payaso, good afternoon. Thank you on that. Oh, part. I'm glad. Let me know what you think, please. John Doe, gracias, gracias, my boy. Um, I'm not gonna say my name, Eric, but that one individual, how can I say it? Thank you, part that used to be an ex norteño, and I met a lot. I'll leave it alone. The norteño gente in the system, at least that had importance to them. If you guys get it, in certain places, they ain't speak like that. They ain't think like that. They and that's on personal crossings with them. Oh, that's right, Rolling R's. Hope you get it soon. No, those are the Jaguars, Rose. Jaguars and Leopards are the ones that get all black. Young 6060, good afternoon. How you doing today? Yeah, today's a good day. Thank you, God. Yeah, everything's calm today. X-rated. Thank you. I'm glad to hear everything's good with you. Exactly, agent. If it's a credible threat, the feds are gonna move on it. But like I said, he could have chose, for example, Noreste, even los del Golfo, or Juaretes, maybe too. Now that they're the way they are, he could have chose a whole bunch of different ones. But to say the cuatro letras, the cuatro letras are gonna send a specific individual for you from Mexico to the state. When everybody knows and it's common knowledge, at least when it comes to Cali and the states around Cali, the four letters is deep. Why would they do that specifically for you? Yeah, a lot of people think the Panthers, the Black Jaguars, there was, excuse me, everyone, there was an individual out here in Culiacan that had a couple of them. He had a baby one and a full grown one, all black. They're nice. If you don't really pay attention in the sun, they're all black. But even in the real sun, you could still see their spots, you know? Oh, a Jaguar. Gooners. Well, let me take that back. A leopard. And it's because leopards are man eaters. They'll literally eat a person. You know, a jaguar tries to avoid you. But when it comes to more powerful, a jaguar is more powerful. Yeah, they do. They have some bomb tacos. I haven't had one, but they do. He's not Gooners. Like I said, he chose the wrong people. But anyways, when I was into atrophy, yeah, John Doe, that was me too. You know, I really don't haven't touched on that story, but when I got when I first got to the atrophy to A block, the norteños shot me love. I'm talking about love, you know, care package, you know. And there was a few other times where, you know, it was the other way around, and that's how it worked. That was a meaning understanding, you know, amongst about the norteño gente and us is, you know, hey, ahora por ti, mañana por mí, you know, type of thing. Like today you're here, hey, I could do this for you. Tomorrow, maybe down the line, you or your gente could do this for one of ours, you know. And I was always peaceful. And the shoe, it's always peaceful. That she was asking for shrimp. Oh wow. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm glad to hear Rose. Glad to hear she's doing good like that. But anyways, everyone, I'm sorry I took so much of your time with this topic. Yeah, well, they're beautiful animals though. A jaguar to me, they're man. You know, I seen in the wild. Literally, I seen them in the wild, and I also seen them like people that have them, like literally right up to them. And there's some there's some beautiful cats, man. And I'm not a cat person, it's just but you could also see the power right here. And the Jaguars, they got this the bite, man. No, Eric, bulldogs are bulldogs, and norteños are norteños. I don't I don't use that word no more, Eric. Yeah, Chito Cana, I agree. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. Keep crying wolf, and next thing you know, the wolf's gonna come knocking. But again, that's to each. Everybody always makes their bed. Yeah, John Doe, exactly. You that been in them shoes know it's always about respect. Even when you have him as neighbor, like get a magazine, whatever. Hey, have you checked out the the magazine? No, would you like to? No, Simon, shoot me your line, like the last, so you're able to trip on something, and it will, come my way too. It's ridiculous. Shane, good afternoon, saludos, Shades. Thank you on the reaction channel. Hey, I haven't seen this one today. Oh, I heard of it. I heard of it, Eric. Shane, how's your day going today? Exactly, Dan Conley. Nah, please. We don't use them words on here. I haven't really got into the story, but man, I had a couple occasions out here in Mexico where, thanks to them, I was able to pull away, to norteños. Like I said, and take it from. I'm from Northern California, so all those yoga classes, yeah. All shades. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, Yando, that's how it usually is. Francisco, saludos, buenas tardes. At one point in Corcoran, John Doe, I had a next to me, uh, Flaco from Mission. He was, well, anyway, I knew him from the streets, right? And it was never a positive thing, right? And when we were back there in the shoe, we were both older, been around. It was like whatever. It was like it was like there was something there. that I went to canteen and homie shoot me a line. And I te va some bean and rice, some chips, some galletas, some sopas, you need some guariche, and it is what it is, you know. Now that food is coming up, I'm really rolling hard. Oh, I apologize. S1, great to see you. My book is coming tomorrow. Oh, Gene, that's great. I hope you like it. Please let me know your thoughts. Yeah, shades. To me, to me, it was peaceful time. I didn't mind it, you know. You just gotta pick up a program, you know, from the moment you get up to the moment they close them locks and you take off your shoes and you read a little bit, then you know exactly, John. Though that's when your boy was looking for you. Saludos. Message time, Nick Glover. All right, Eric. What's that? Yeah, I was just curious where S1 was at, and Park told me though, you know, they were having a yoga class in front. Nah, my boy, I'm playing. Nobody said anything. Glenn, hey, my friend, great to see you. Oh, nothing. We were just touching on a topic on a video someone put out. Shades. For me personally, Corcoran was worse than Pelican Bay. You know, in a lot of ways. You know, there was more. There was more reach, more activities going around, more movement. You were able to touch people a lot more. Doors open a lot more. You know, to me, Corcoran was more active. You know, I think Pelican Bay just had that fame to the name. You know, Taco Bell has had a car show. Oh, really? Let me lower this down a little bit. Everyone. Sorry. How's the weather out there, Glenn? Yeah, Park. I was just playing. Yeah, John Doe, huh? Hey, them Hooters are a trip, on. The minute you step off the bus, look up. Keep looking up. Don't look at myself or da. Loon, saludos. Great to see you. Good afternoon. How did you change my life, man? Live, man. Oh, that's a blessing, bro. I hope you have many people that not only hear you, but you know could relate and at least give God a chance. Winter and freezing cold. Oh, really? And out here, the heat right now is terrible, Glenn. Oh, okay, there's one. 4A. Loon. 484 left. What year were you there? If I could ask. John Doe, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Yeah, Shane's day. I went to emergency yesterday because of my heart, and they basically seen the thrombosis. Then they gave me a shot in the belly button, and it helped me. It helped a lot this time, and mainly because I've been with the machines too. But it opened up my lungs. It really. Thank you, John Doe. Indian Glenn for tuning in. Gracias, gracias, John Doe. You love the riot. Oh, you can hear them, Rose. Yeah, they're starting to go. They go all day though. Oh, is that right there? To CRC in the 80s. Oh, okay. Dank Lee 47. Muy buenas tardes. Saludos. Seaside Camp. Yeah, Dank Lee. I will touch on it for sure here soon. It's a pleasure seeing you. Saludos. Try an info phone, guys. No, Dunk only. I didn't know of one. I'll be honest. They had too many people already doing that for them. That they didn't have to put their risk themselves like that. Okay, Loon, I understand. Especially in a caldo. Palenque, yeah. Yeah, we don't have them type of roosters though, rolling. These don't hardly have meat. Okay, Vincent. When I was there, I never seen anything like that. Or what does he mean, like the hallways? when they let you out to the hallways or Alex, thank you. Likewise, I send mine. Appreciate your wishes. God bless you and family. Jets, great to see you. Good afternoon. How you doing today? Yeah, Shane's is and everything's gonna come out to light, you know. I'm not individual. The thing is, at this point, it don't really matter, you know. When people say, "Oh, you should have been honest from the gate," okay, but everyone I think notice at this point how much of a individual in denial and is going to keep lying about it he is about everything, everything. Angel, ¿qué hubo? Muy buenas tardes. How you doing today? Now there's some gallos that are good, Rose, but you gotta get them farm gallos, you know, the big ones, the ones that have their patas like that. These are fighting roosters. Let me see. Rolling R's. Yeah, probably the cheapest one is the it has to be the Colorado, which is about 12,000 to make a caldo from that. Triple A, my boy, muy buenas tardes. How you doing? And when I was in Esquinapa, Rose, and this old lady used to grab the gallos, the chickens, the dogs, and whenever she'd be like, "You're hungry? Let me cook something." She would walk out there and just boop, boop, boop. I was like, "Oh, come on now. Yeah, I ain't hungry no more." Hector, good afternoon. Gracias, I appreciate that. Likewise, much love and prayers to you and Toro always. Again, when you speak with him, let him know. You know, I send mine in full. See, like for example, and I shades, and this is exactly the example, right? Like when I say everything comes out to light, hey Hector, I apologize if I'm gonna use you a little bit, right? Or the camarada more than anything. You know, when I went out to the 180 Villa in Tehachapi, and I told that for Teochino, and there was camaradas, they were already waiting for me to push on the llavero, and I did so, and they would end up telling on me, "You see this message right here, Hector? Toro, it was one of them, the one of them that we pushed on them the way I told it. And here's his brother. You see how all the truth comes out? There's no need to speak on it. Hey, Hector, I apologize. But yeah, Toro, that's my boy. We were back there in the shoot together. He got out before me, and we did our move. It's just they would end up telling on me right away. I'll be holding a spoon with my pinky. Huh? And I can see, No color for me. Yeah, part I don't like that either. I don't like to see the, I mean, if you have to, I don't mind, but she used to do it in a cool way. Thank you, Triple A. No, no, no. Hector, no. Don't misunderstand me. Toto will never do that. Toto's my boy. He's a soldier, you know? No, when I got out, I had to remove Weddle and Joker from B&E and a whole bunch of fools that got out of the bay. And Toto was waiting for me to get out so we could play our move against them. But nah, it wasn't Toto, it was them individuals. Nah, hell no, Toto was it's a good homie. Mad love for him. I don't know if he ever told you that story. Ahora es un buen día, Triple A. Ayer no fue un muy buen día, you know. Nah, Hector, there's no apology needed. Nah, Toto, that's my boy, since the shoe. Yeah, yeah, but Triple A, todo bien. Tú, how you been? How's family been? Mom, saludos. We're baiting 100 on the likes. Ha, thank you, Vincent. I just seen your message to Rob. Yeah, thank you, God. Thank you for your prayers, young 6060. Mom, saludos, buenas tardes. And I don't like this shirt. Ese solo, muy buenas tardes. Thank you. I appreciate that from the heart. How you doing? How's family doing? Does how you eat affect your condition? Yeah, Gunners, it does. It does. Basically, I have everything. Like, I can't touch everything. Like what I ate earlier. Remember, I mentioned to you guys yesterday I was gonna make some spaghetti. Well, I didn't have time to eat it, right? And that's what I ate this earlier. Not sure enough, but nah, Agent, I don't want to be go into details, but she had a lavabo, right? Where they wash clothes and stuff. And she would go up to them, grab them by the head, and just go like this, and just go whoop, and snap back, and the body would end up in the lavabo, and her still holding her head. I was like, I'm cool. Gracias. Yeah, that was my abuelo and my grandma too, but they didn't do it like that. Yeah, Gunner soda is bad. That's one thing I can't drink. Soda, gases, um, chocolate. I can't eat no more when I have a sweet tooth. Like they don't want me to eat meats. Well, once in a while, but not often. But definitely like chicharrón, things like that, I can't touch. Enchiladas dulces? Young, thank you. Yeah, good with me too. I like it. I was like, no. My grandpa and grandma had a bottle. It might have been like Stone Age, but they had a bottle. They cut it. They cut the neck. They would put the chicken upside down, get his head, and just come by and just, you know, cut and leave it there till, and then do it respectfully like that. But not, you know. Yeah. Oakland, great to see you. Driving home. Oh, hope you have a safe trip. I'm feeling okay. How you doing today? How's family doing? They ran a camp in Yolo County. How's family, Oakland? Well, you don't gotta answer me. Be safe on the road. Send one to S1 too. Yeah, I tried it yesterday. No, and the day before. I've been drinking it. Muchas gracias, AAA. What I need to do is drink and then at least walk or something, Get something in. Woodland. Okay. Yeah, because right now to at least work out a little bit, AAA is, man, the heart is acting up recently. Oh yeah, me too. I can't do eat that either, Gunner. And I'm in Culiacan. Mira, no worries, Oakland. Con mucho cuidado, te agradezco que estés aquí. Siempre es un gusto. Yeah, you think AAA just, I'm going to do that, you know? Just take it just like that. Frank. Hey, Frank, saludos. Great to see you. Todo bien, todo bien. How you doing? How's family doing? Yeah, Vincent is because they give you this injection right in the belly button, and it's supposed to, they keep you in observation for at least 6 hours because it's a strong injection. Oscar, saludos, great to see you. Today's a good day. Thank you, Oscar, for asking. How you doing? How's family doing? and Mexican shrimp cocktail. Oh wow. Un molcajete, Gooners, Agent, un molcajete mariscos. I don't know if you guys had them. Oh, I'm glad, Rolling R. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I'm glad to hear that, Oscar. Yeah, molcajete. You know which ones are the molcajetes? Yeah, yeah, Rose, they're big. Even the small one, you get a molcajete. Literally, they boil it up. They put shrimp, pescado. They put callo de hacha. They put caracol. They put it's a molcajete, the ones they used to use to make salsas or whatever, and it's packed like this. Oh, I gotta invite you to one, Gunnar. Frank, thank you for the love and support. As to everyone, thank you for the support on the book. And I seen the reviews. Thank you for going back and you know whatever you think, just it's good, it's bad, or whatever. Please do review it. It helps a lot to get it out. Yes, these suck. Yeah, Park, they're good. They sell that there, Vincent. Oh, gracias, Oscar. Gracias, Rolling North. It means a lot coming from you. Yeah, and the volcanic rock, they put that and they heat it up, real heat, and then they put all the whatever you ask for it. It might have shrimp, lobster, fish, whatever you request for it to have. Yeah, the bowl is going to be the molcajete. They do beef and veggies too. Oh, I haven't seen those. I just seen the mariscos one. Yeah, thank you, Park. Hey, I almost put the shirts up. We were so close yesterday. We actually figured out that Spotify is pretty good, but then we seen some clause in it that I didn't really like. But do know I have forgotten. It's any day, just like the book. You know how it's gonna be on. How hot is it there? RN, it's not that hot today. It looks like it wants to rain. On Turtle Express? Ah, sorry about that, Oscar. Thank you for buying it. Yeah, with everything in it. Yeah, the molcajetes are good when you're literally 10 feet from the ocean, la playa. You sit there in La Ramada and you with loved ones or friends, whatever, because them things are huge. You can't finish it on your own, and then you just say, hey, dig in, everyone. Rolling our Chino, the author. Cancel. That's what they said, Rose? Nah, Rose it's worse here. It's worse here, believe me. Like I said, I don't really speak like locals, right? Because I'm born over there and I have friends or homeboys that were from El DF, Jalisco, Guerrero, Nayarit, XXX, you know, not from Michoacan. But out here, if you hear an 8-year-old boy talk to his mom out here, you'd be like, what? And it's crazy right now. They're just not used to it. It is a different lifestyle. Thank you, agent. Oh, Mr. De La Cruz, good afternoon. Great to see you. Oh, I'm glad you got it. Yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, God's incredible and He's amazing at all times. I hope you like it. Jimmy Chicken? I haven't heard of that chicken. Jimmy Chicken? Is that what it's called? Yeah, out here there. Rose. It's crazy out here. You see a lot of kids right now on the streets, and that's how they slowly start getting into the lifestyle out here. 8 content creator. Ah, sorry. I was gonna do a reaction on that. I haven't really looked into it. 8 counter, but I'll do a reaction here tonight. Sorry, either tonight or this afternoon after the live, and I'll let you know. Sorry, I've been caught up in some things. This is why I'll be late. Yeah, Park, I seen that. The ramps. Buenas noches, saludos y respetos. How you doing today? Indian food? Indian food is hot, Mr. De La Cruz. I tried it one time. No, it wasn't Indian, sorry. It was Pakistani food. Yeah, I haven't tried Indian food, I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't know why they would say that though, Rose. Definitely ancient. Thank you, 8 counters. Sorry, I'm having 8 content creators. Sorry, I appreciate you. Yeah, Jets, my heart's been acting up a lot. And I get this pain like right here, right, like towards the middle, lower pain right here, and then I feel like it comes up. I don't know how to explain it. Cisco, muy buenas noches. Everything's good, thank you. How you doing? How's family doing? Love, non-breed, especially fresh made. Yeah, I haven't had it. And O-ring. I feel good today, Mr. De La Cruz. Thank you, God. But I want to take Triple A's advice, and I'm just going to take that as a game weight. Just a game weight, period. Peppermint oil helps with. Oh, I didn't know that. Ocus Myers, salami, the pen. Huh. Yeah, we had Oscar Myers, but not to that extent. Throw some mayo, banana. That sounds good. Sounds like good, like the spread type. José Martínez, buenas tardes. Igualmente, much respect. Everything's good out here. How you doing? How's family doing? Best wishes. Christian programming. What do you? Oh, that's right, Vincent. Enjoy, enjoy. Yeah, Park. She is. Oh, as a matter of fact, she's going out Thursday for that second surgery I mentioned to you guys about. But she's doing good. Thank you for asking, Park. What's the nicest town in Orange County? And I can't call that one. I think I don't even want to try, I don't want to. Hmm. Egg content. Yeah, I know. I know Sanford uses it a lot too. I wear it because of the team. What about in my area? Thurston. In my area, the nicest town? I, I don't know which one that would be too. But like Petaluma's nice. Petaluma's nice. Huntington Beach. Thank you, Park. Yeah, basically, Edgar. But a pipeline is when you have it sold up, An avenue, for example, the avenue is going to always be there, but it might not include you. So you could tap into an avenue, and from avenue, you're going to build your pipeline. It's more of a solid thing when you say pipeline. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, content. Yeah, San Francisco's nice. It just to say it's the nicest town. Frisco got some areas. Excuse me. Then on the other side, you got Oakland. You're not gonna say Oakland, right? No disrespect, but it just San Jose is nice. I gotta plug in. Okay. Yeah, for example, I could say I'm gonna give you an example. Edgar, here in Mexico, I come down and I meet someone, right? Hey, I'm here. I wanna build a pipeline, directly from me to, let's just say, Salinas. Any avenues that might be able to work with me and stuff, but you're just gonna tap into that avenue to build yours. Basically, you're building your pipeline. The avenue is because it has candy, it has this, whatever you might need to build your pipeline. Yeah, Cali, I agree with that. They ruin SF and LA is right behind. South Newport Beach right now. Thank you, Edgar. Is it too dark, everyone? I just don't know which one's a better one. I don't. For not being tech savvy. Man, you got lost? Yeah, Frisco. That Frisco could do that to you. Yeah, I heard OC is a nice area. I've been to OC, but to really like place a judgment like that, I won't be disrespectful. I don't know it that good. Booners at one point, yeah. Right now it's out there. Young 60 for sure, definitely. I should get him any day, any day. As we're speaking, the minute I do, I will. Thank you so much again. I appreciate that, and the computer is going to be a big, huge help, and the oxygen, the portable one, definitely. Gracias. That fool that did you dirty ever get his karma? Yeah, I won't go into details, but yeah, Corona Beach. It's a nice Corona Beach. Oh, is that right, Elizabeth? You're on the road too? San Diego, muy buenas tardes. Yeah, today's a great day. Thank you, God. How you doing? How's family doing today? Well, at first they wanted ridiculous numbers. They wanted in here in Culiacan. They wanted it in candy, a few tons, and then they put a price on it, which is ridiculous. But then it got out. You know how things work in Mexico. They started betraying each other. Next, it got started spraying around, and basically right now everybody has it. Here, I could only speak about here, but they wanted uh, they wanted a lot of work for it. I remember a younger cousin telling me they were asking like 50 million or something to that effect, but it was ridiculous. It was only for those that like to move that. Mike, ¿qué huele? Buenas tardes. Likewise, más saludos. Gracias, I appreciate your words. Much love and prayers. Hope you and family are doing well today. It's all Gabacho out there. 405 freeway where you're stuck for 4 5 hours. Oh wow. Yeah, Hawaii I heard is nice. I'll be safe on the road, Elizabeth. Passing through OC, there's a Marano Beach in Pico Rivera. Ha! A continent. He said that he's a real essay from LA. Yeah, he is from LA. That don't make him anything special. Oh, he told the homie that? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, A counter. If ever that was to be played out inside, and someone heard you say that to another camarada from anywhere, you'll get removed. Jose, saludos, saludos, buenas tardes. Greetings, much love and respect to you and all Salinas. Now what, Frank? Are you already in Long Beach? Oh wow. Envío F for 10 M. Mr. De La Cruz, thank you, thank you. Elizabeth, thank you for the stars. I appreciate you. Everyone, again, thank you so much for the support with the message, the book, with everything. And again, the topic today, I shouldn't have touched on it. I just wanted to be respectful and touch in with you guys on what you were asking me to touch on, and because I could imagine, I won't be the topic, and I don't want that. But again, who was I talking about, right? I never mentioned the name, but yeah, Mr. De La Cruz, I'm doing the reaction to the bus that just happened in Fresno County. Yeah, just a respectful reaction. Gracias, gracias. Yeah, I know, Vincent, but Oh, you didn't hear my response? Frank is now what? It depends. You could. There's three common dialects of Nahuatl. Depends which one you study, you know? Yeah, I would say welcome. I appreciate you. Yeah, Agent, that's all. I did it respectfully. I'm just not gonna lie, you know? A con a content John and the Paisa felony just through here, you know? Just salud, respetos type. Ah, gracias, Mr. De La Cruz. That's what's up. Wait, love, you guys gotta stop being cheap and get premium. Popotli, that's one dialect of tobacco. Could also refer to it as popoca. There's three different dialects. It's Nahuatl, friend. Nahuatl. Ouch. Spencer, ad free. I got wartime. Exactly. A content. Yeah, now what? Nah, Frank is right above you. A content posted it right above you right here. Now what? I gotta ask my husband to give me a raise. Oh, to being cheap? Okay. I refuse to go premium. Yeah, now what? That's a trip, huh? YouTube pays for its content. Then not really that, but it pays for the ads. And then it turns around and hustles people to let you watch YouTube without the ads. So it's a double hustle they have going, huh? They hustle the ads and then they hustle against the ads. Man, Juan, muy buenas noches. Thank you for being here. Likewise, many blessings and prayers to you and family. I appreciate you and your time. God bless you always. Hey, hustle everyone. Oh wow, they got it all figured out, agent. So I have to pay for it. Okay, rolling R's. Oh, definitely imagine the bank YouTube making. Whew. Con dinero vale el perro siempre que no. Oh, remember that agent? When them big cajas? I remember that I was a kid. Me prestan el control. Cocomelon all day. Ah, Frank. Yeah, that Cocomelon, just think about just that. Everywhere I hear there's kids, they're always watching Cocomelon. Hustle too, huh, Peter? Y sin dinero bailamos como perros. Facts. The cable boats, the pub. Yeah, I remember them. H and O has been quiet. I mean, excuse me, Agent. S1's been quiet today, huh? '89-year-old. I met a lot of good homies about from South Gardens. Hey, you read my mind. I was actually going to do a video on a couple homies from South Gardens today to be uploaded in the morning. No, I see him. I see him. Thank you, Q. Yeah, do hit them likes, please. I know, I know. I hate you. Hayward. Yeah, I'm actually going to touch on them. I've been meaning to. Okay, young 6060. Be safe. My prayers, my love go out to you. Respectfully to your wife and as all the familia. Gracias. Yeah, 89-year-old. Yeah, I heard, but what I want touching is basically water under the bridge. Right now is it's a touchy thing. I don't like to touch on current stuff. Are you from around there? Okay, Triple A. Yeah, I'm about to clock out. Hey, Triple A, I'm gonna do that. Muchas gracias for the advice. I don't know why I didn't think of that. My mind was if you drink that, you have to be active with it, but I'm gonna do that for sure. Gracias. Chuy Luis, salud, buenas tardes. Okay. Did you know Junior? I met young Speedy and what was his name? Sleepy. I met quite a few. I'm gonna put it all together in a video tonight. Oh, if he's my worst enemy, it's because there's personal stuff done back and forth, and it'll be on for live. Either get stomped in at 8 years old, more than likely he's gonna flip me around, you know. But it's on for life. Alright, Triple A, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco corazón. Rolling R's, I send my love and respect to you. Muy buenas noches, young 6060 again. Love and respect to you, wife and family. Thank you again. Agent Orange, muy buenas noches, my love. Gracias. Rose, thank you for the great news. It was a pleasure hearing your sister's doing way better. My love and prayers always to you and family. Yeah, Sleepy's no good. Speedy's no good too. 89. They would eventually be no good. Junior, he's an older vato. Well, if you know Speedy, you know who I'm talking about. I ain't hear no bell. Yeah, me neither, Gunner. Buenas noches, Gunners. Hope you have a good one. Thank you for your prayers. Park, love you. Muy buenas noches. Have muy buena. Hope you're well always. S1, love you, bro. Hey, content, my love and prayers. Thank you for being here today. 89-year-old, a pleasure. Blessings to you and family. Frank, muy buenas noches. ¿Qué hubo? Hope your family are well and blessed. Elizabeth, thank you for your time today, for being here. I send my love and prayers to your family. Mr. De La Cruz, always love. Homie, prayers to your family. God bless at all times. Excuse me on the tear. Good night to you. Blessings. But anyways, if I missed, oh, there she goes. If I missed anyone, do please forgive me. It's not done on purpose. I try to go back as far as it will let me. Wooners, Rose, Edgar, Park, please extend my love to Runner's Pug in full. Peter, my love to you always. I know Jason couldn't comment, but I send mine to him. Good night, everyone. My love and prayers. Again, do excuse the topic for today. I'll try to avoid them from here on out. Buenas noches, everyone.